Uh, I don't know how to start this video since it's one of my first and only, and it's not scripted, because I don't usually write anything whenever I make videos, especially not one like this. But there might be a lot of cuts, and also I'm sitting so close to the camera because I don't like the way I look, so I don't want you guys to see me either. Assuming this even reaches anybody, to be honest. But so at the time of me recording this, it is like 3:30 in the morning, and I have just turned 19. This is November 1st, so I've just turned 19, and this will most likely be, well, of course it'll be, but it'll be my last year as a teenager, before I'm, I guess you could say, a full-grown adult, and I haven't done anything with my life. I don't feel like I've done anything important. I haven't picked up any useful skills. I haven't done anything that's really worthwhile. I don't even have a job, right? And it makes me sound like a loser, but that's also really kind of how I feel. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life because I just graduated high school a few months ago, back in June, or yeah, like June or maybe early July. So I've been out of school for a few months, and I still don't know what I want to do. I still don't know what I should do, if I want to go to school for anything, or if I just want to work and see what happens from there. I really don't know what to do. I don't know if this video will be long or short. I don't want to start a whole yap session or anything like that. But I just really wanted to talk, mostly to just get thoughts off of my chest, because usually if I write them down, I just won't go back and read it. But at least if I have a video, I can listen to myself talk, and that might help it go by faster. It's going to be a sudden shift, but I thought about ending my life today for the short few hours that I've experienced the start of this day. And I haven't cried in over a year, a serious cry, like not just some petty tears, but like actually sitting down and crying my eyes out, bawling and things like that. And it's because I think I got to thug everything out. I think I have to, just deal with it how it is. I can't cry because if I dwell in my own sadness, I'm not going to get anything done. But I haven't dwelled in my own sadness for a year, and I still haven't gotten anything done. So now I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I'm going to do, and I don't know what I want to do, because there's so many things that I could do, and I haven't started on a single one of them. And I get disappointed in myself every time I pick up something new, because I'm not good at it at first when I start. But you're never going to be good at anything just because you pick it up, right? You're not going to master everything that you touch, okay? You're not Midas, you're not, it's just not going to happen, right? You need to learn these things before you can just be good at them. And it takes time. And I think about me, it's not that I'm impatient, but I like seeing results happen, right? I don't want time to take forever to pass. I want to see at least even a little bit of progress, even if it's not much. But I don't even really have my own room to talk about this stuff, so I'm just downstairs in the living room right now because I have to share a room with my brothers, and I don't got a problem with that or anything. They're chill people, but it's just an easier environment down here since I'm alone by myself. I don't know what to say anymore. I wrote something, but that was a while ago. I can't really remember. But I have a list of quotes, and I don't really know what to do with them. I'm thinking about starting some clothes, maybe starting comic book. I write lyrics. I don't do anything with them, though, since I don't make music or whatever. And I don't really like talking about my interests to other people because I don't want people taking my ideas. And I'm a very paranoid person. I'm not pessimistic, but I do think the worst out of a lot of situations. And And I'm not even trying to self-diagnose or anything and say I got schizophrenia or paranoia or whatever, but I just don't like a lot of things, or, certain things. Like if it's like a group of people, I really would probably rather not be there, right? And I bring that up because today my brother's going to take me to a concert, and there's no problem with that. I thank him, for thinking about me enough to bring me to something like that. But I'm just worried about, groups of people and things like that. Anything could happen. I could lose something. I could get robbed. Somebody could reach in my pockets, take my wallet or whatever. Um, and I just want to make sure that I'm safe. But I guess that doesn't matter because it doesn't relate to the video at all. But I guess this is just a venting video, so I don't know if that even matters. Um, but every adult that I've spoken to about this, thing, and it wasn't many, it was maybe two. That being my older sister and the school counselor, but that was, months ago. Um, they've told me that they've seen great potential in me, and that's cool. I believe them, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to draw it out, right? Um, that's not even related to the video. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I'm sorry. I haven't cried in a year. I remember last year, it was around September 13th. It was because me and this girl, I was talking with her, and we were, in the talking stages. You know how a talking stage gets. You get all lovey-dovey or whatever, you start liking on each other. I've never actually dated a person ever. I've never had a girlfriend. So that right there was my first touch of love, to be honest. And I really like that girl. I'd say so. Um, I won't give any specific details or whatever. Uh, but we couldn't date. That's all I'm going to say. Um, and we honestly wouldn't have even met if it wasn't for her friend, because I knew her friend before they knew me, you know. And after that, the relationship just kind of took its thing. Um, but I've I've never liked anyone really since then, and it's been a year, right? I wouldn't say it's heartbreak, but September 13th of 2023, I remember we stopped talking in the talking stage, and I had to end it with her. I had to, because we weren't really talking all that much. I was putting in effort, but it seemed like she was drawing out, and I didn't want to continue something that just wouldn't work. That's like pulling on an unending raveling string on a sock. It's like it's never going to stop. It's going to hurt. Um, so I had to end things with her, and that night I remember I came home. No, it was the night before that. And then that morning I ended it with her at school, talked to face to face, face to face. But that night before I went to go end it with her, I remember I was sitting on the floor, the same floor that I'm sitting on now. And I was thinking about uh, taking my life again. I think about that kind of often. I don't really like to, but I do. And it doesn't make me feel good, because I don't have any problems, like any financial problems, no home problems. Like my parents aren't abusive. They're very kind people. I don't have any financial problems. I'm not poor. I have a meal every night, and I have clothes on my back. So I don't even know why I feel that way to even want to, do that to myself. But that's really what I think sometimes. And um, it it messes with me a little bit. It does, because there's other people dealing with many other different things. My problems don't matter, so I don't know why I even think like, oh yeah, I should do this because I'm having this issue. When in reality, like there's other people suffering worse than me. So why should I, you know, feel that way when someone else doesn't even have half of what I get and they feel completely fine with that, you know? So I just really push my feelings to the side, and I don't really think about them, which is why I haven't cried in a year. And I just completely got off topic. When I was crying over that girl, I remember sitting on this floor and I was just crying like, dang, what's really wrong with me? Like, there's got to be something wrong with me. There must have been something I said or something I did, or maybe right now just isn't the right time. Maybe we're just not ready. I don't know. And I remember my dad came in and he came to talk to me and I was crying. And he asked me what was wrong. And uh, I'm not one to cry. My eyes are welling up right now, but I still haven't shed a tear yet. So guess we're going on another day long streak. But um, I remember crying and he just asked me what was wrong. And I was just telling him my problems. We were just sitting and bonding and things like that, you know? And he was telling me about how a girl made him feel like this before. But that was for different reasons. But I guess it doesn't matter since, you know, we're talking about me. But you know, that happened. And then the next day I went to go tell her that we were, you know, not really a thing, but we've never dated. Like we didn't date, but it was more like a exclusive friendship, exclusive relationship, I guess. We told secrets, you know, we talked to each other, things like that, held hands, but that was really all it went to. I've never hugged a girl, I've never kissed a girl, I've never done any of those things. I'm 19, by the way. I said that at the start, but I guess I'll say it again. And recently, less than a month, I've lost a close friend of mine. Now, me saying that, I know it sounds crazy, like, oh man, did your friend die? No, he didn't die. He just got caught up doing some bad stuff, and I haven't talked to him since. But he was an online friend. I never knew him in person, but having online friends is a lot easier than in-person friends because the emotion isn't really there. So you could technically tell them anything and it probably wouldn't feel like anything to you. And that's what we did. We told each other everything. We played games together. You know, he was like my gaming partner or whatever. But that friendship only lasted a few months because I met him either at the start of this year or around this same time last year. And yeah, so losing a best friend like that, and then after graduating high school, nobody really hits you up, no one talks to you, things like that. But nobody really talked to me when I was in high school anyway, so I don't even know why I'm pressed about that. But uh, it happens, you know. I heard all these stories about how the friends you have in high school won't be your friends like even months later, you know, and that's true. I was expecting it, but I guess today it just hit me really hard, especially since I know that I don't get happy birthday messages or anything like that. Um, but that's mostly my fault because I don't tell people it's my birthday anyways, and I don't expect them to know or care or remember because it's not their birthday or somebody that they, you know, love like their mom or something. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it would just be cool to be thought about, I guess. But um, my family celebrates my birthday. That's pretty cool. You know, that's cool. They celebrate my birthday, and I celebrate with them. We don't do much, but we do enough. You know, just the family stuff. Like we make a cake and we eat together. Um, uh, I don't want this video to be too long, as I said, and it's already kind of stretching it. So I think I might go, but I don't know if I have a message to really tell you for the end of the video. But I guess if you're watching this video, thanks for listening. And always make sure that you're okay with yourself. You know, make sure to love yourself because that's another thing I'm having trouble with is loving myself because I have all these talents, yet I still hate myself or I treat myself like trash, you know, and I feel bad for that because a lot of people don't have what I have and I still don't use it to its full potential. So I feel like even worse of a person, you know, and then of course, as I told you at the start, I don't really like the way that I look, which is why I won't show you my face on camera. And that's another part of why I hate myself. But I guess that's just for another video. I don't feel like talking about all that. So I'll cut it off here. You know, thanks for watching.